Every day, you wake up to a blank page. This page is not just any ordinary sheet of paper. This is a chapter in your life story. The author, the main character, and yes, what it really means to be the hero of this story. Your life's narrative is not written in ink, but in the choices you make, the actions you take, and the person you become along the way. It's a dynamic, ever-evolving tale that unfolds with each passing moment. But here's the crucial question we need to ask ourselves. Are we actively shaping this narrative, or are we passive bystanders in our own lives? Too often we find ourselves playing supporting roles when we should be center stage. We defer to others' expectations, shrink from challenges, and let our fears dictate our choices. But that's not what heroes do, is it? Heroes step up. They face their fears head on. They take control of their destiny. When I talk about heroes, I'm not referring to capped crusaders or mythical figures. I am talking about real people, people like you and me, who decide to live life on their own terms, people who refuse to be defined by their circumstances and instead choose to define themselves. It's not about instant success or fame. It's about taking responsibility for your life, making conscious choices, and having the courage to pursue your dreams despite the obstacles that stand in your way. It's about writing a story that you will be proud to tell. So how do we do this? How do we become the heroes of our own stories? First and foremost, we need to understand that every hero's journey begins with self-awareness. You need to know who you are, what you want, and what you stand for. Without this foundation, you will be easily swayed by others' opinions and expectations, blown about like a leaf in the wind. What are your core values? What are your passions? What kind of life do you want to create for yourself? These aren't easy questions, but they're essential ones. Your answers will serve as your compass, guiding you through the twists and turns of your journey. Once you have this clarity, the next step is to set clear, compelling goals. Heroes do not wander aimlessly. They have a mission. Your goals are your mission. They give your story direction and purpose. Your goals must be your own, and not your parents' goals for you, not society's expectations, but goals that resonate with your deepest desires and values. When your goals align with your authentic self, you will find the motivation to pursue them even when the going gets tough. Setting goals is one thing. Achieving them is another. This is where many people falter. They have grand visions, but they struggle to translate those visions into reality. The secret lies in breaking down your big goals into smaller, manageable steps. You don't start with the roof. You start with the foundation. Then you add the walls, one brick at a time. Each brick might seem insignificant on its own, but together they create something magnificent. This approach not only makes your goals less overwhelming, but it also allows you to celebrate small victories along the way. And these small victories are crucial. They build your confidence, maintain your motivation, and create momentum. Being the hero of your story is not about perfection, it's about progress. It's about consistently taking action, learning from your mistakes, and growing as a person. Which brings us to another critical aspect of heroism, resilience. Every hero faces setbacks, obstacles, and moments of doubt. What sets them apart is their ability to bounce back, to learn from failure, and to keep moving forward. A young entrepreneur I mentored a few years ago, Mike had a brilliant idea for a tech startup. He poured his heart and soul into it, working tirelessly to bring his vision to life. But despite his best efforts, the company failed within its first year. Mike was devastated. He felt like a failure, like he had let everyone down. For a while, he considered giving up on his entrepreneurial dreams altogether. But here's where Mike's story takes a turn. Instead of letting this failure define him, he chose to learn from it. He analyzed what went wrong, sought advice from successful entrepreneurs, and used those insights to refine his approach. 2 years later, Mike launched another startup, this time armed with the lessons from his previous failure. He was better prepared. Today, his company is not only successful, but is making a real difference in people's lives. Mike's story teaches us a valuable lesson. Failure is not the opposite of success. It's a part of success. Every setback, every mistake, every failure is an opportunity to learn, to grow, and to become stronger. This brings us to another crucial aspect of being the hero of your own story. Continuous learning and personal growth. Heroes do not stagnate. They constantly seek to improve themselves, to expand their knowledge and skills. In today's rapidly changing world, this is more important than ever. The skills that are valuable today may be obsolete tomorrow. The hero's journey is a journey of lifelong learning. This does not mean you need to pursue formal education constantly. Learning can take many forms. Read books, attend seminars, seek out mentors, learn from your peers. Be curious about the world around you. Ask questions, challenge your assumptions. And most importantly, apply what you learn. Knowledge without action is like a car without fuel. It won't take you anywhere. As you learn new things, look for ways to apply that knowledge in your life and work. When thinking about success and achievement, the power of your mindset shapes your reality. It influences how you interpret events, how you respond to challenges, and ultimately the results you achieve. Cultivating a positive, growth-oriented mindset is one of the most powerful things you can do to become the hero of your story. This does not mean ignoring reality or pretending everything is perfect. It means choosing to focus on opportunities rather than obstacles, on solutions rather than problems. It means believing in your ability to learn and grow, to overcome challenges, to create the life you want. This belief becomes a self-fulfilling prophecy. When you believe you can achieve something, you are more likely to take the actions necessary to make it happen. But mindset is not just about positive thinking, it's also about developing mental toughness. It's about pushing through discomfort, facing your fears, and persisting in the face of adversity. Becoming the hero of your story often requires you to step out of your comfort zone. Growth happens at the edge of discomfort. If you always stay within your comfort zone, you will never discover what you are truly capable of. This does not mean you need to make drastic changes overnight. You can start small, take one step outside your comfort zone each day. It might be striking up a conversation with a stranger, trying a new activity, or taking on a challenging project at work. As you do this consistently, you will find your comfort zone expanding. Things that once seemed daunting will become manageable. You will develop confidence in your ability to handle new situations and overcome challenges. The power of your habits. Your life is essentially the sum of your habits. The small actions you repeat day after day shape your character, your skills, and ultimately your destiny. If you read for 30 minutes every day, over a year you will have read for 182.5 hours. That's equivalent to reading about 30 books. Similarly, if you save a small amount of money each day over time, it can grow into a significant sum. The key is to focus on developing habits that align with your goals and values. Want to be healthier? Develop habits around nutrition and exercise. Want to be more productive? Create habits around time management and focused work. Habits are easier to stick to when they're small and manageable. Do not try to overhaul your entire life overnight. Start with one or two key habits and build from there. And be patient with yourself. It takes time for new habits to become automatic. Stick with it, even when you do not feel like it. Over time, these habits will become second nature, propelling you toward your goals almost effortlessly. You will find yourself becoming more disciplined. Discipline is a crucial trait of every hero. It's what allows you to do what needs to be done, even when you do not feel like doing it. Discipline is not about punishing yourself or denying yourself pleasure. It's about aligning your actions with your long-term goals and values. It's about making choices based on what you want most rather than what you want now. Developing discipline is like building a muscle. The more you exercise it, the stronger it becomes. Start small. Make your bed every morning. Stick to a regular sleep schedule. Follow through on your commitments, no matter how small. As you build discipline in these small areas, you will find it easier to apply discipline to bigger challenges. It's important to address a common misconception. Being a hero does not mean you have to do everything alone. In fact, one of the marks of a true hero is the ability to build and nurture relationships. The hero always has allies, mentors, and supporters. These relationships are crucial to the hero's success. The same is true in real life. Your relationships can be a source of support, inspiration, and growth. Surround yourself with people who believe in you, who challenge you to be better, who support your dreams. Seek out mentors who have achieved what you want to achieve. Learn from their experiences. Let their wisdom guide you, and do not forget to be a mentor to others when you can. Teaching others not only helps them, but also reinforces your own knowledge and skills. Building strong relationships also means being willing to ask for help when you need it. This is not a sign of weakness. It's a sign of wisdom. No one achieves great things entirely on their own. Knowing when and how to ask for help is a crucial skill for any hero. The importance of giving back. True heroes do not just take, they contribute. They use their strengths and successes to make a positive difference in the world around them. This does not mean you need to save the world single-handedly. It can be as simple as volunteering in your community, mentoring someone, or using your skills to help others. When you contribute to something larger than yourself, you add depth and meaning to your own story. Talk about something that many people struggle with on their journey to becoming the hero of their story. Fear. Fear of failure, fear of the unknown, fear of what others might think. These fears can be paralyzing, keeping us stuck in our comfort zones, preventing us from pursuing our dreams. Fear is a natural part of the hero's journey. Every hero faces fear. What sets them apart is how they respond to it. Instead of letting fear hold you back, learn to use it as a compass. Often, the things we fear most are the very things we need to do to grow. When you feel fear, ask yourself, what would I do if I wasn't afraid? Then take a step in that direction. Courage is not the absence of fear. It's action in the face of fear. Each time you act despite your fears, you grow stronger. You prove to yourself that you are capable of more than you thought. This brings us to another important point. The power of self-belief. To be the hero of your story, you need to believe in yourself. You need to have faith in your abilities, in your potential to learn and grow, and your capacity to overcome challenges. This self-belief is not about arrogance or overconfidence. It's about recognizing your inherent worth and potential. It's about understanding that you have unique gifts to offer the world. Building this self-belief takes time and effort. It involves challenging negative self-talk, celebrating your successes, no matter how small, and constantly reminding yourself of your strengths and past achievements. One powerful way to build self-belief is through positive affirmations. These are positive statements about yourself and your abilities that you repeat regularly. For example, I am capable of achieving my goals, or I have the power to create the life I want. At first, these affirmations might feel forced or uncomfortable. That's normal. Keep at it. Over time, as you repeat these affirmations and take actions that align with them, they'll start to feel more natural. They'll begin to shape your self-image and consequently, your actions. Another crucial aspect of being the hero of your story is taking responsibility for your life. This means acknowledging that while you can't control everything that happens to you, you can always control your response. It's easy to blame circumstances, other people, or bad luck when things do not go our way. But heroes do not do that. They ask themselves, what can I learn from this? How can I use this experience to grow stronger, wiser, better? Taking responsibility also means being proactive rather than reactive. Instead of waiting for opportunities to come to you, create them. Instead of complaining about problems, look for solutions. Be the driver of your life, not just a passenger. This mindset of responsibility and proactivity is powerful. It puts you in control. It transforms you from a victim of circumstances into the author of your destiny. I want to touch on something that's often overlooked in conversations about success and achievement. The importance of balance and self-care. Being the hero of your story does not mean working yourself to exhaustion or sacrificing everything for your goals. True heroes understand the importance of balance. They know that to perform at their best, they need to take care of themselves physically, mentally, and emotionally. This means getting enough sleep, eating nutritious food, exercising regularly, and taking time for relaxation and fun. It means nurturing your relationships and pursuing interests outside of work. It means taking time for self-reflection and personal growth. Your journey is a marathon, not a sprint. Burning yourself out won't get you to your destination any faster. In fact, it might prevent you from getting there at all. Pace yourself. Take breaks when you need to. Celebrate your progress along the way. In today's world, we are bombarded with distractions. Social media, emails, notifications, they all compete for our attention. But heroes understand the importance of focusing on what truly matters. Developing the ability to focus is like developing any other skill. It takes practice. Start by identifying your most important tasks, the ones that will move you closer to your goals. Then dedicate specific times to work on these tasks without distractions. Turn off your phone, close unnecessary browser tabs, and give your full attention to the task at hand. You will be able to accomplish more in less time, and the quality of your work will improve. This increased productivity will give you a sense of accomplishment and motivate you to keep pushing forward. But focus is not just about work. It's also about being present in your life. When you are with friends or family, be fully there. When you are pursuing a hobby, immerse yourself in it. This kind of presence enriches your life and helps you appreciate the journey, not just the destination. Many successful people, from athletes to entrepreneurs, use visualization as a tool to achieve their goals. As the hero of your story, you can harness this power too. Visualization involves creating a clear, detailed mental image of what you want to achieve. It's like watching a movie in your mind, but you are the star. See yourself achieving your goals. Feel the emotions you will experience when you succeed. Imagine the details, the sights, sounds, and even smells associated with your success. This practice does more than just motivate you. It actually prepares your mind and body for success. When you visualize something vividly and repeatedly, your brain starts to create neural pathways as if you were actually performing the action. This can improve your performance when you actually take action in the real world. Make visualization a daily practice. Spend a few minutes each morning or evening visualizing your goals and your path to achieving them. Over time, you will find that this practice not only boosts your confidence, but also helps you stay focused and motivated. The world is constantly evolving, and to thrive, we must evolve with it. Change can be uncomfortable, even scary, but it's also the doorway to growth and new opportunities. Heroes do not resist change. They adapt to it. They see change as a chance to learn, to improve, to reinvent themselves. When faced with change, ask yourself, how can I use this to my advantage? What new opportunities does this present? This adaptability is crucial in both your personal and professional life. In your career, it might mean learning new skills to stay relevant in a changing job market. In your personal life, it could mean being open to new experiences that challenge your perspectives and help you grow. The most successful people are often those who can adapt quickly to changing circumstances. They're the ones who see the shifting winds and adjust their sails accordingly, rather than trying to fight against the current. Being the hero of your story is not about achieving instant success. It's about staying committed to your goals even when the going gets tough. Perseverance is what separates those who achieve their dreams from those who give up. It's the ability to keep moving forward one step at a time, even when you face setbacks and obstacles. Whether it's scientific discoveries, artistic masterpieces, or business successes, they all have one thing in common. They were the result of persistent effort over time. Cultivating perseverance means developing a long-term perspective. It means understanding that success is rarely linear. There will be ups and downs, twists and turns, moments of doubt and moments of triumph. But through it all, the hero perseveres. They keep their eyes on the goal, adjusting their strategies as needed, but never losing sight of their ultimate vision. Developing perseverance is like building endurance for a marathon. You start small and gradually increase your capacity. Set small, achievable goals and consistently work towards them. As you accomplish these smaller goals, you will build the confidence and resilience needed to tackle bigger challenges. Every setback is an opportunity to learn and grow stronger. When you face obstacles, do not ask why me. Instead, ask what can I learn from this? How can I use this to become better? This shift in perspective can turn obstacles into stepping stones on your path to success. Every day, we are faced with countless choices, from the mundane to the life-changing. The quality of these decisions shapes the quality of our lives. Heroes are decisive. They gather information, weigh their options, and then act. They understand that while it's important to make informed decisions, waiting for perfect information or conditions often leads to missed opportunities. Developing your decision-making skills involves several key elements. First, learn to trust your instincts. Your gut feeling is often your subconscious mind processing information faster than your conscious mind can. While it shouldn't be your only guide, it is a valuable input to consider. Second, practice making decisions quickly in low-stakes situations. This builds your confidence and helps you become more comfortable with the decision-making process. Third, once you have made a decision, commit to it fully. Do not waste energy second-guessing yourself. If the decision turns out to be wrong, learn from it and move on. Indecision is a decision in itself, usually a decision to stay stuck where you are. As the hero of your story, you need to be willing to make choices and take action, even in the face of uncertainty. In a world that often pressures us to conform, being true to yourself is an act of courage. Heroes do not try to be someone they're not. They embrace their uniqueness and use it as a strength. Being authentic means being honest with yourself about who you are, what you want, and what you stand for. It means aligning your actions with your values and beliefs. It means having the courage to express your true thoughts and feelings even when they're unpopular. Authenticity is powerful because it allows you to connect with others on a deeper level. People are drawn to those who are genuine and real. When you are authentic, you inspire others to do the same. Living authentically reduces stress and increases personal satisfaction. When you're not constantly trying to be someone you are not, you free up energy to focus on your goals and pursue your passions. Another key aspect of being the hero of your story is the ability to manage your emotions. Emotional intelligence, the ability to recognize, understand, and manage your own emotions, as well as those of others, is a crucial skill for success in all areas of life. Heroes aren't ruled by their emotions. They feel deeply, but they do not let their feelings control their actions. They understand that emotions are valuable signals, but not always reliable guides for action. Developing emotional intelligence starts with self-awareness. Learn to recognize your emotional states and what triggers them. Practice pausing before reacting to emotional stimuli. This pause gives you the space to choose your response rather than simply reacting. Also work on developing empathy, the ability to understand and share the feelings of others. Empathy not only improves your relationships, but also enhances your leadership skills and your ability to work effectively with others. Being emotionally intelligent does not mean suppressing your emotions. It means understanding them, expressing them appropriately, and using them to inform your decisions and actions. It's important to discuss the concept of purpose. Heroes aren't just driven by personal gain. They're driven by a sense of purpose larger than themselves. Finding your purpose is not always easy. It requires deep self-reflection and often evolves over time. But when you connect with your purpose, that thing that gives your life meaning and direction, it becomes a powerful motivator. Your purpose does not have to be grand or world-changing. It could be as simple as being the best parent you can be, creating art that touches people's hearts, or solving problems in your field of work. What matters is that it resonates deeply with you and aligns with your values. When you are connected to your purpose, you will find that you have more energy, more resilience, and more satisfaction in your daily life. Challenges become opportunities to fulfill your purpose. Setbacks become chances to recommit to what truly matters to you. Creativity is not just for artists or inventors. It's a vital skill for everyone, especially in today's rapidly changing world. Being creative means being able to look at things from new perspectives, to connect seemingly unrelated ideas, to find novel solutions to problems. It's about thinking outside the box and being willing to challenge the status quo. Cultivating creativity involves several practices. First, expose yourself to diverse experiences and ideas. Read widely, try new things, meet people from different backgrounds. This diversity of input fuels your creative thinking. Second, make time for play and exploration. Creativity flourishes when we are relaxed and open to possibilities. Allow yourself to daydream, to ask what-if questions, to experiment without fear of failure. Third, practice brainstorming and idea generation. When faced with a problem, do not settle for the first solution that comes to mind. Push yourself to come up with multiple options. The more ideas you generate, the more likely you are to find truly innovative solutions. Your story is unique. No one else has lived your experiences, faced your challenges, or possesses your particular combination of strengths and weaknesses. This uniqueness is your power. Embrace it. Use it to create a life that is authentically yours. I challenge you to take ownership of your story. Decide what kind of hero you want to be. What values will guide you? What goals will drive you? What impact do you want to make on the world around you? You have the power to shape your narrative. Every choice you make, every action you take, every challenge you face is an opportunity to demonstrate your heroism. It's a chance to show the world and yourself what you are truly capable of. Your journey won't always be easy. There will be chapters filled with struggle and doubt, but these are the chapters that make your story compelling. They're the ones that test your resolve, that forge your character, that ultimately lead to your greatest triumphs. So embrace the challenges. Welcome the obstacles. They're not roadblocks, but opportunities for growth. They are the plot twists that make your story worth telling. And as you write your story, do not forget to celebrate your victories, both big and small. Take time to acknowledge how far you have come, the obstacles you have overcome, the person you are becoming. These moments of reflection and celebration will fuel you for the journey ahead. Your story does not exist in isolation. It's interwoven with the stories of those around you. As you strive to be the hero of your own tale, look for opportunities to be a supporting character in someone else's. Lift others up. Share your knowledge. Offer your support. In doing so, you will find that your own story becomes richer and more meaningful. Your life is an unfinished story filled with infinite possibilities. From this moment forward, you have the power to shape that story in any way you choose. You have the power to be the hero, to face your fears, to overcome your challenges, to achieve your dreams. Thank you